Hitoshi Matsumoto. He is the most famous comedian in Japan. It can be said that there is no Japanese person who does not know about him. That's how famous he is as a comedian. He appears on TV programs and commercials almost every day. The act he did about 8 years ago is currently being widely covered on the Japanese internet. Sexual assault. Multiple women have come forward to say they were sexually assaulted by him. Now, let's introduce in detail about the person named Hitoshi Matsumoto. He created the foundation of today's Japanese comedy culture. His most famous work worldwide is Last One Laughing on Amazon Prime Video, which you can watch all over the world. This is the world's first system he created. If you haven't seen this yet, you absolutely should. Whether the program is interesting or not will be judged differently depending on the cast, but the system itself is very interesting. He has also tried his hand at directing a film. He admired Takeshi Kitano. That's why he also made a movie. However, his films were not acclaimed around the world like Takeshi Kitano's films. Ha ha ha. Wait a minute, to his credit I say, I like his movies. In particular, his first work Dai Nipponjin is the true essence of his comedy. Let's get back to the topic. Although he failed in movies, he had many accomplishments in comedy. One of his achievements is 24 Hours You Should Never Laugh. This is a project where performers are thrown into various situations and have to survive 24 hours without laughing as they face numerous comedy traps. Various talented comedians come to make the target laugh. Targets are spanked if they laugh. But even if they get spanked, this project won't end until 24 hours have passed. Yes, it's been 24 hours of hell for them. However, this turned out to be a very interesting program for viewers. This program was aired as a special New Year's Eve program from 2006 to 2020. Most Japanese people spent the end of the year watching this program every year. Hitoshi Matsumoto also serves as a judge for comedy contests. He is without a doubt the top of Japanese comedy and one of Japan's most famous entertainers. He is currently 60 years old. However, he had been successful since his 20s and was famous throughout Japan. And this happened about 8 years ago. Hitoshi Matsumoto had his junior comedians gather young women. The location was an ultra-luxury suite in Roppongi, Tokyo that cost 300,000 yen per night. There were 3 or 4 men and an equal number of women there, including him. They probably had a party there. Then Hitoshi Matsumoto suddenly kissed the woman and made her take off her clothes, calling it a game. When the woman ran away, he told her to have my child and forced her to have sex with him. Furthermore, the women were not informed in advance that he would be there. Additionally, the women had their cell phones confiscated in advance. This is what a Japanese gossip magazine recently exposed. The truth of this incident has not been revealed. However, this weekly magazine has received testimonies from multiple women and is confident. On the other hand, Hitoshi Matsumoto's agency says that he has no basis in this matter and that they will not hesitate to take legal action. Is this incident really a lie on the part of the women? Or did it really happen? Furthermore, he currently has a wife and a daughter who is in middle school. He said on a TV show that he loves his daughter very much. I would like to tell you yet another episode. Hitoshi Matsumoto's junior comedians have caused various scandals in the past. They caused socially unacceptable scandals such as extramarital affairs and traffic accidents, and were criticized by the media. Seeing their depressed response at that time, he decided that they were not interesting as entertainers. Later he said this on a TV show. If I suddenly get interviewed by a gossip magazine, I'll tell them it's all true. Then they won't be able to do anything, right? His cool words made his junior comedians admire him. However, what he actually did was, I have no memory of that time. You provide evidence. I will take your photo. The Japanese internet is full of opinions like this. He is good at throwing boomerangs. Doesn't he even remember what he said in the past? He also said this on his previous radio show. My idea is this: a woman can become my sexual object once her breasts start growing. Her age doesn't matter to me. By the way, the female victim in this case was not a minor. This is the whole gossip about a comedian who is far more famous in Japan than the current prime minister. In Japan, as in other countries, incidents of adultery and sexual assault involving politicians, athletes, entertainers, etc. are widely reported in all kinds of media. However, there hasn't been much coverage of this Hitoshi Matsumoto incident. Just like Johnny Kitagawa. In fact, the entertainment agency he works for is the largest entertainment agency in Japan. This office is called Yoshimoto Kojo. Yoshimoto Kojo has tremendous power in the Japanese entertainment industry. And the reason this entertainment agency has become so big is definitely due to the power of Hitoshi Matsumoto. Will the Japanese media refrain from covering Yoshimoto Kojo and not report on this matter, like they did with Johnny Kitagawa? Will the truth of this matter be revealed through a trial? Is it true what the women who say they were victims say? Is Hitoshi Matsumoto an innocent man who has not committed sexual assault? Who exactly is lying? The corruption in Japan's entertainment industry is about to be revealed. Japanese people are really crazy.